So in the last video that I made about the Eliza Bleu situation, I said that I think that she has some serious mental issues going on. I said I think that she should probably seek help because of the things that she's been tweeting. They've been very strange, but it's still not going to stop me from laughing at her. It's still not going to stop me from laughing at the things that are going on. The fact that she is running from Brittany Venti is hilarious. I'll show you that in 1 second. And also the fact that Elon Musk, whether or not he meant to or not, he's calling her out on Twitter. Like, inadvertently, possibly, but it could also be him subtweeting her. I don't know, because I think that he might get pretty mad at her because of how she's circumventing the system, because of how she's abusing the system, abusing her connections with either Elon. You know, he probably wouldn't be mad at her if she's abusing her connections with Elon because he would have known the whole time. But I think what's more likely is that she's abusing her connections with Ella Irwin, who is the head of Twitter Trust and Safety. And I think Elon might be getting mad at her because he's like, this person is single-handedly ruining the reputation in circles that I would like to have a good reputation in. This person is single-handedly ruining not only my own personal reputation, but the reputation of Twitter as a whole, which, you know, he recently bought, obviously, and he's been trying to turn it into a free speech platform. He's been trying to change the reputation of Twitter because it didn't have the best reputation, especially in circles like the one that I'm in and the one that Eliza Bleu used to run in as well. It didn't have the best reputation for being a free speech platform. So I think he might be kind of getting mad at Eliza Bleu. But let's check out some of these tweets and we'll check out her running from Brittany Venti, which is pretty hilarious. I have unblocked everyone I blocked apart from scammers. I recommend others do the same. Negative feedback is a good thing. And this comes right when, this is on February 24th, so a couple days ago, right when Eliza Bleu blocked like 6,000 plus accounts and she's still going. She definitely hired someone to run her Twitter account. She definitely hired someone to go through and block everyone who has been questioning her story even a little bit, dude. I've seen people who just made Twitter accounts to follow like they're YouTubers, like they don't tweet anything, they don't have any followers, like they're a faceless Twitter account, and they have never tweeted once about Eliza Bleu or anything else, and they got blocked by Eliza Bleu just simply because of who they follow. So she's blocking everybody who just might even follow people who question her story. So it could very well be Elon Musk just saying this in general, but it would be very weird timing for him to tweet this out at a time when Eliza Bleu blocks 6,000 plus accounts, and she kind of ruins the reputation of the platform that Elon Musk has been trying to save from having a really bad reputation. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Then we also have this one. She's just obsessed with this whole Elon narrative, man. She said, if you don't like someone, you can just leave them alone and focus on what you do like. But caring this much makes him sound like a super fan. P.S. Don't think that I didn't notice that I was also swept up in the propaganda with the anti-Elon Musk corporate press and social media manipulation. Should have just started a fan club if it was that serious. So she's trying to make sure that everybody knows that if you were following her closely, if you have been, you know, making videos about her or even following the accounts that makes the videos about her or tweets about her or whatever, then you're just a super fan. That's what she's trying to say. She's trying to, demote you to being super fan of her instead of actually just questioning her story, wondering why the hell these people are getting banned on Twitter. Like, why are there still people locked out of their Twitter accounts that just simply tweeted a picture or maybe even a video of her being paid to do something that she doesn't own? World Star Hip Hop owns it, and she was paid for it. And she, the Twitter accounts are still locked out. It's insane. And she got YouTube videos taken down. We're not allowed to question that. If we question that stuff, we're just super fans. That's all. But anyway, to the more interesting things. Obviously, the Minds event, I believe it was going to be in Austin, Texas. Eliza Bleu was supposed to be there along with some other pretty cool people, actually. It would have been a really cool event to see her go to because I'm sure she would have gotten questioned about certain things that she's done in the past, especially nowadays where everybody's trying to question her online and she refuses to answer anything. In person, it's kind of hard to, avoid that stuff. So Minds tweets this out on February 21st. Eliza Bleu has informed us that she would no longer be speaking at Minds Fest in Austin. And a lot of people had been clamoring for, if Eliza Bleu was going to be there, then Brittany Venti should be able to be there, or somebody else who's on the other side who had been censored by Eliza Bleu should be there. A lot of people are saying Brittany Venti because she's still banned on Twitter. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Brittany Venti. I don't care if it's, I just don't care who it is, man. It could even be me. I probably would have said no because I don't feel like going to Austin for that shit, but it could have been anybody who was on the other side who had gotten censored in some way. And I think Brittany Venti was probably the one who has been suspended on Twitter the longest. I don't know if there's any other creators out there who are still suspended on Twitter. So I guess it would have been good for her to go. And I think Brittany Venti is actually going. I think Brittany Venti is actually going to the Minds event. And I think that Eliza Bleu probably found out about that. And that's why she's no longer going to the Minds event. Because she took a long time to cancel that, man. Like, a lot of people were saying, oh yeah, there's no way that she's gonna go, you know, after this whole situation. But the people who are there, they're not really talking about the whole Eliza Bleu situation too much. Brian Callen, Peter, I don't know how to say his last name, Destiny, Jack Posobiec, and many others. Obviously, there's going to be people there who knew about the situation and might have questioned her about it, but I don't think like they would have known as much about the situation and would have been able to follow a line of questioning as well as somebody like Brittany Venti has, or like anybody else who's been making a ton of videos on it, like myself, who actually knows a ton about the situation and would have been able to follow a line of questioning all the way to its logical conclusion every single time she made a statement. There's not many people there, like Destiny or Jack Posobiec, like they're not following the situation as closely as these other people. So I think she would have been okay. She would have been able to lie her way out of certain questions and certain conversations. But now that Brittany Venti was going, I think that Eliza Bleu probably found out about that, because we go to Brittany Venti's community post on YouTube. This is 4 days ago. Eliza Bleu dropped out of talking at the Minds Festival because she knew I would be there. She's a coward. Happy 1 month being locked on Twitter. So she's still locked on Twitter. It's been over a month now. And she's saying, Brittany Venti is saying that Eliza Bleu dropped out of talking at the Minds Festival because she knew I would be there. She's a coward. So pretty much Eliza Bleu is just running from Brittany Venti. She's so scared. Like, I don't understand. If you're telling the truth about everything, if you're not lying about being trafficked, if you're not lying about anything else, then what is so bad about just simply going to have a conversation about the story that you've been telling? Like, I've used the example before, but if I was going to have to go to a Minds event or any kind of event where we're going to have a conversation and I'm going to be questioned and somebody's going to question me about what I ate for breakfast this morning, I'm not going to feel any sort of pressure to not go, because it's not that hard to just tell the truth about what I ate for breakfast this morning. Like, it's just not something that I have an interest in lying about. And it should be the same for Eliza Bleu. If her story is as surefire as she says it is, if her story is really just the truth and what she went through and her trauma, then she should have no problem. She should have no issues just telling the truth. I don't get what the issue is. I don't get why Brittany Venti going to that event would make her drop out. I mean, I obviously do get it, but I'm saying if hypothetically she was, you know, not lying about the whole situation, which that's a big hypothetical because obviously she is lying about the whole situation. But hypothetically, if she isn't, if she's telling the truth, she should have zero issues going to this event. She should have zero issues having conversations with Brittany Venti and allowing her to question her at the event. But she would never do that. And we knew that she would drop out eventually, but it's just curious the timing of it, because right around here is when I think they learned behind the scenes that Brittany Venti would be going to the event. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about the whole situation. What do you think about Eliza Bleu dropping out of the Minds event and Elon Musk calling out Eliza Bleu on Twitter? I thought that stuff was pretty funny. But let me know what you guys think about the entire situation. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you on the next one.